I was shuffling to prepare for this reading, but 3 cards had already fallen out, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a reading on those and then pull any more if anything is necessary. Before I begin, welcome on in. This is a reading for my Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a collective reading, meaning that it is not a private reading. So if it does not resonate with you, please do not try to make it fit anywhere. Just leave the energy here and I will take care of it. With that being said, please keep in mind that the tarot does not control your life. It's just picking up on the current energy of the collective, and you have dominion over your life. So if you don't like what's said and you want to change it, then it's up to you to change the way you think, change the way that you speak, and change your own behavior. Fair? Okay, fair. Let's get right into it. So the 3 cards that fell out was the 7 of emotions. So that's like the 7 of cups. I'm currently using the Muse tarot card deck. You can find this in my showcase. We also got the star. And then we have the 9 of voices. Voices is like swords, okay? So with that being said, what I'm feeling from this reading is that you have many opportunities here. And maybe in your thinking, in your mindset, you are trying to power through old perspectives, old belief systems, old limiting beliefs that are no longer working in your favor. Let me turn this like that, okay? And so because of this, you are beginning to see like the brighter side of things. You're not letting yourself being taken down like a road of misery. So let me give you an example. So let's say that you have a job, you don't like the job, it stresses you out, or for whatever reason you feel like it's stunting your growth or stunting your ability to be creative. And so in the past you would have gotten all overwhelmed and shaken up and been crying and all this other stuff, but now you're like, no, there's no reason to cry. I just need to look into my resources and apply for a new position somewhere. There are multiple ways to have multiple streams of income. I can go on social media and literally type in WFH or whatever interests me and find places that are hiring today. And so that's what you're doing. You are using your resources and you are not allowing yourself to get stuck in those old patterns. And so because you are not getting stuck in those old patterns, you are moving forward in your life, okay? You are not allowing yourself to... It feels like when you get so upset and like verklempt, you can't breathe. It's hard for you to speak. It feels like histrionics, or just like being extremely irrational within your emotions, and you're no longer doing that. And so for that, I say congratulations. You are showing that this particular test, this particular stream of energy is subsiding. You have been working on yourself, and you know that you control your energy and nobody else controls it. And you are able to see beyond what is just in front of you. And so congratulations, you have done a lot of hard work. This may be for people who for years, you allow your stress to get the better of you. Okay. Spirit, are there any more cards that you would like for me to pull? They're saying at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of voices, which is like the 3 of hearts. So that might be heartbreak. We also have at the bottom of the deck the wheel. And we also have the 5 of inspiration. So that would be the 5 of wands in reverse. And so with this energy, it feels like a second part of the story, right? Because we all have multiple things going on in our life, right? It's all things at all times, all at once, okay? So there may have been a heartbreak in your past. And because of the ending of that relationship, brought about the wheel of fortune, meaning that it brought about good circumstances, okay? Getting out of something toxic, letting your heart release any and all. I guess you could say it's kind of like when you're holding on to a relationship, you don't want it to end. It's been festering in you and it's killing you. And you know that it's not good for you, but you know you have to let it go. So that is the heartbreak, okay? Within you letting go these pent up emotions within your heart, it has led you to grace and mercy and dreams fulfilled. And because of that, you are no longer battling your old ways, okay? You're no longer finding yourself like jumping through hoops just to make something work. When you know that deep down in your heart that what you're trying to force together, right, does not fit. It's like you putting two cogs together, but these are bigger or they're scrunched up and so they just don't fit properly, okay? The gears are not connecting and you know that, but you're not allowing it to take over your mind and to reduce you into less than. You're not allowing it to take from you what you know, from that of which you know who you are, okay? You are bigger than this. We have the Seven of Voices at the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Inspiration in the reverse. And then we also have Temperance. Okay, family? You have been deceiving yourself. You have been deceiving the world as you know it, okay? It is time for you to step out and have faith upon yourself, okay? Now, if you are someone who's struggling within your workspace, I am not telling you that today is the day that you need to quit your job. Absolutely not. You have bills, okay? And some of you have kids and your car note is due. I am not telling you to quit your job, but what I am saying is to begin the process to live out loud, okay? Because you have been deceiving yourself, you have not been allowing your true self to come forward. You have not been allowing yourself to pursue what you are passionate about. And now it is time to bring in balance, okay? So maybe you work a 9 to 5 and now you are bringing in your side hustle. Now, whatever you are passionate about, whatever your hobbies are, you are now balancing those things in your life. So you work the 9 to 5 and then you do a 5 to 9. And that 5 to 9 is the passion project. It's what you love to do. It's what you want to do every day. And that is what you want to have your income based off of. All right. So with that being said, family, look into yourself, go within, figure out what you want to do, and then move forward in that. Okay. Continue to not allow for your emotions to be controlled by outside forces. Okay. Remember, when you change the way that you think, you change the way that you speak, and you change the way that you behave, that is how you can take control and have pure dominion over your own life. All right. I hope this helps. If this resonated with you and you stayed this long, please make sure that you repost this video, like, comment, and make sure that you follow me. I am trying to get to 5K followers, so help me in my goal. I'll talk to you guys later and have a great day.